Welcome back, folks. Welcome to Prime Rebellion. I just want to say thank you for all joining the league. You guys are all important, and I'm going to tell you how important you are a little bit later on. Some of the things we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about basically welcoming the new guys, respect rule. You know, some of you guys have broken that. Scott. We got complaints. I have something for you guys as far as the raffle. We're going to do top 10 to get your life list, sleepers, offensive player of the quarter, and defensive player of the quarter. With that said, let's go ahead and kick this thing off, people. So as far as the welcomes, I want to say welcome to each one of the new people. I thank you for filling all of the new positions. As far as the Dolphins and the Saints, I know we had the Saints on the quit because just lack of interest. I'll be honest, the guy just went over to the Ultimate Team mode. He just fell in love with it and then just dropped the league altogether. So, so long to DZ. Best of luck to you. Still my boy, but whatever. We got a league to manage here. Moving on. Basil Cope, welcome. As far as respect rule, you guys, I don't know what to say here. I feel like we all grown men. But at the same time, respect and maturity goes a long way when it comes to your opponents. I expect the respect rule to be honored in the game and on the Facebook. So please drop the F-bombs. As far as the complaints go, yes, we had some people catch their first strike. And hopefully you guys upheld your end of the suspension and my commissioners were monitoring to make sure that happened. Let's go with something on a lighter note now. The raffle. The reason I decided to do a raffle this season is because I know that you have spouses that jump in your butt about being on Madden all the time. And I feel like there should be something that we give back to you guys as commissioners to show our appreciation for you guys being in this league. And this is mainly a gift for your spouses. So if they're actually hanging around the living room, tell them to just gather close, come a little close to the screen and check this out because we got a winner today. These are selected at random, and I don't have time to do a raffle on the show, so I actually do the raffle before the show. And I don't even know who the winner is because I didn't take a peek when I raffled it out. So the winner today will receive an Amazon gift card of $20. Today's winner is, can I get that drum roll, please? It says Fletch. Probably can't see that, but Greg Fletch. Congratulations. You received an Amazon gift card for $20. Make sure you get with me and get me your email address and we'll make that happen. Let's move forward. The time has come to give you your rankings as far as your top 10. These are the creme de la creme. These are the most prolific players in the league. They have really shown something these last 4 weeks because that's what we'll be going over. Everything for the last 4 weeks because this is Madden Prime Rebellion Quarterly. Anyway, we have these stats and rankings were combined from our commissioners. They decided to go with Daddy Leagues and they decided to go with the Madden rankings. So check it out. Without further ado, number 10. We got the Seattle Seahawks with a record of 2-1. Jackson Teller doing your thing. You got the number 1 defense in the league, and you lead the NFC West. I mean, this is no surprise. Jackson has brought a lot of talent to this league and has been a talented player in other leagues for a very long time. At number 9, we have the Raiders, who just beat the brakes off me, I think. Was it yesterday? I don't even remember. It was such a terrible beatdown, I had to go to sleep early. I just had to sleep it off. It was bad. Anyway, by week 4, he was 3-1. He was ranked 5th in defense. He had a mean zone defense and a good 3-4 scheme. I think he was number 1 in takeaways. This man is a beast. I couldn't throw the ball. I mean, Tyrod was averaging 3 interceptions a week, so he was really licking his chops like, hey, I can't wait to play Lockett. Beat the brakes off me. It was terrible. It was an embarrassing game. Almost fired Tyrod. We was about to call up Leroy Jenkins. Moving forward. The Chargers. Flex. Greg Flex. Or Fletch, excuse me. AKA Black Ric Flair. Woo! You got the number 2 offense in the game. You got 415 yards per game, and you score like 26 points per week. That's pretty impressive, sir. Welcome to the league. You're destroying people right out of the gates. And then there is the Texans with a 2-2 record at number 7. Got a rookie QB doing work, people. Deshaun Watson got 8 touchdowns, 841 yards, and then D-Hop, or Nuke, as we like to call him, has 4 touchdowns on the season for week 4. Number 6, we have the Buccaneers. That's Shane Stewart, a commissioner, 3-1, doing his thing. He's got a great defense, solid offense that moves the ball around. I'm impressed, man. Yeah, way to go. Finally, a commissioner actually doing his thing. We were on here talking about how we lost, and league management and trying to run your own team sometimes can be difficult, but there's no excuse. We still need to get our lives together. Way to go, Shane. Hold it down for the commissioners. We had a great commissioner game the other day between myself and Lowry. I actually got my first W. I was celebrating, but I felt like I should have had a W before. Some of the games were close, like the one, my very first game of the season. I believe it was against the Bengals. I should have had that game. I didn't close on it, so it's just what happens. You lose by an inch or a mile, still lost. Commissioners, congrats, you're holding it down. Moving forward, we have the Chiefs. There's some people I like in this league, and then some people, Scott, I don't know what to say here. You're about the most mouthy individual in this league. I appreciate your input, though, and I'm glad you're here. 3-1, doing your thing. You have some complaints. I'm glad you brought those up, and we'll talk about those in a minute. You had the 3rd ranked running game, and you got another rookie QB, and you used 3 backs. I hadn't heard of anybody who uses 3 backs and uses them professionally. So good on you, man. Congrats at number 5. Number 4, Marcus. I'm not even going to pretend to know your last name. I keep jacking it up every time. You and those Browns are beasts. You got 8.2 yards per carry on the ground with Pro. 5 touchdowns in a very tough division. And I say tough because I'm not going to be 1-4 or 1-3 or whatever it is by week 4 for long. Your boy's on the rise. I will be taking the division. Believe that. You heard it here first. Got to come back, though. Definitely got to make that comeback. But for right now, enjoy the throne of Eves. Enjoy the top of the division at 4-0, Marcus. Then there's these Falcons at number 3. 4-0. 3rd ranked defense in the league. 2nd ranked offense. I told y'all last year the Cruz was gonna be. I told y'all this dude got Madden skills. Dude been playing for about 2 or 3 years longer than I've been playing. I've been playing since like 2007. But he strategizes people. He learns the ins and outs, and his stick skills are crazy. Devontae Freeman running wild. 8.5 yards per carry, 6 touchdowns. Go ahead on Cruz. Next, full-time, Tim Allen, 3-0, ranked at number 2. I put him there because he's got the 2nd ranked D. 2nd ranked D with points per game. No receiver under 11 yards per reception. He's spreading the ball out. He's getting the ball to everybody. Got to show him some love, folks. Dude is beast. And number 1 team in the league. Y'all ready for this? This is Devontae Green with the Washington Redskins. Anybody who takes the garbage Redskins is able to use it and get 4 games straight W's. Number 1 offense in the league, number 1 ground game in the league, and Kirk Cousins is slinging that peg scrum like it's nothing. Kudos, folks. Got to give it up to the number one user in the league, Devontae Green. Do your thing, man. Do your thing, man. Stop blowing people out, though. Respect rule. As far as the feedback we received, that's going to be addressed by our commissioners. We're going to be adjusting the XP sliders to make sure everybody's able to develop players. Hopefully, this makes the league a little bit better. I did have some issues with developing my players, but I think that was just because I was an actual garbage user and was having a problem trying to get a W or get the stats statistically. I couldn't throw the ball through the air. I was averaging three interceptions per week. But hopefully it helps you guys out because I'm all about you guys. I started this league because of the fact that I cared about the people. I went away from another league because of the fact that I felt that they didn't care about the people, to be honest. And I wanted to represent you guys. So as a representative of you guys, we're taking that feedback in mind, and we're going to make this league a lot better. XP sliders going up. I think the penalty sliders may go down. We'll take some votes on it as commissioners, and I'll come as far as a Rebellion Live post. I'll put that out there as far as the rule changes or the XP slider changes to ensure everybody's pretty happy. Good stuff? All right, so let's move forward here. With the top of the list, there's the bottom. You got to have a bottom. And these are the worst players in the league. This is the Get Your Life list. So y'all come on down. You're going to get this licking. Here are the 10 worst players in the league on the Get Your Life list. At number 10, only 1 week you scored more than 7 points. New York Giants. Get Your Life. At number 9, you are 52-7 in one of your games. You scored 7 points and you allowed them to mollywop you over top of the head, just whooping. 7-52 in your loss to the Jaguars. Granted, the Jaguars is one of the better teams in the league, but you lost 7-52. Jets, I'm gonna need you to get your life together. Who are these Jets anyway? Half of these little losers I didn't even bother looking up to see what the names were. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at it right now. I'm gonna call you out. Tyrus the Great Kennedy. Get your life, bro. And don't let me forget about who this Giants owner is. I'm gonna find out. Hold up, who you be? Who are you little giant? Tank. You lobbied to get these Giants because you're going to have the best receiver in football. You're going to have B. Marsh. He was ready to rumble. What happened, bro? You ain't did nothing with the Broncos, the Browns, and now you got the Giants making Eli look bad like he really does look in football. I guess it's sim, so, whatever. Do your thing. Moving on. Number 8. There's a run sale. Everybody gets your run on in Los Angeles because the Chargers are letting everybody get some on the ground. You allowing 131 on the ground per game? Terrible. Get your life. Next, at number 7, here's another one. They just pretty much have a sale on yardage. Real estate, free real estate in Carolina. Bruh, get your life. 25th ranked in defense. You just letting everybody get theirs. And then at number 6, y'all can take your nails, y'all can have all the politic talks all you want, talking about how this guy's amazing, whatever. The Bills decided to go out after Colin Kaepernick. I got news for you. The boy ain't the answer. He had 1 touchdown and 10 interceptions through 4 weeks. I think y'all need to go back to Nate Peterman. That's all I'm saying. Colin Kaepernick, Buffalo Bills, get your life. I think that's Sammy. Sammy, come on, bro. Get your life together. You know better. You know how to play. I'm pretty sure you know how to use them sticks, man. Get you a quarterback who actually know how to throw. Get your life together. Number 5, we have... Oh, that's my main man. This is my main man, Tomas. What is going on, man? You got to get this ball moving. You ain't doing nothing on O. I think you got decent ground game, but it's not anything to write home to mom about. You play JB all the time in those scrimmages, and you beat me in these little matchups we play. but can you actually destroy some of our opponents in this league? We got a lot of talent here. I need you to get your life together, bro. You know, stop what you're doing. Stop playing with the kids. Make sure they in bed. You know, put them a couple of them in the chokehold. You got to actually hold them down and just put them in that chokehold and knock them out. You know, because that's what I do. And I still take the L's, but you know, we still gotta get the lab. You know, maybe we can figure something out. You know, call me, dog. You know, it's a serious thing, man. Madden is crazy. You know, and it's hard being a dad out here trying to do this thing. So, you know, we both gotta get our lives together. You know, I'm coming soon on this list. So, just know, get your life. Number 4, Broncos. I got some advice for you, bro. Not get your life, you know, that's coming, but trust the ground game. CJ has 5 yards per carry. Trust it. It works. You had a 66-yard touchdown from what I could see. Trust the ground game. He's obviously blowing it up over there. They got a decent line in Denver, but at 1-3, you got to do something, man. You need to get your defense rolling. You need to get more turnovers. I didn't see above 6 interceptions for you on the season. I'm losing, and I still got 17. It's just I don't have an offense. Anywho, it's about you. Get those donkeys together. Get your life, bro. Let's see here. There's another team that needs to learn how to finish games. Another Los Angeles team. The move ain't helping y'all. Obviously, y'all need to unpack, you know, pack everything back up. You need to move back to St. Louis. And, of course, the Chargers need to move back on to San Diego. Bright old, beautiful San Diego. Move back. Unpack your stuff. Apologize to the city. And let them know, hey, you know what, my bad. My bad. We back. We're trying to win some games here. I think, you know, either way, the Rams is trash. But you 1-4 right now. You 1-4. I need you to go ahead and call a friend. Get some labbing going. Do what you need to do to get your life together, because this is terrible right here. I mean, let me explain this to you. Your D is absolutely garbage. You don't open up the floodgates. The ball's too round for you. You allowing 296 yards per game, and y'all just open the doors to the end zone like the doors of the church is open. There will be football in my house. There always is football in my house. Anyway, moving on to the second worst offense in football. This guy had a measly 174 yards per game of offense. 12 interceptions on the season. That's 3 per week. He got broken in week 1 with I think it was a back spasm. Week 2, a MCL sprain that took him out for the game. Comes back, still garbage. Actually, I think he actually won the game in week 3. And then in week 4, you just get decimated by a nasty defense in the Oakland Raiders. I'm talking about me. So I'm going to go ahead and I need to get my life together because it was just terrible. I am currently 1-4. I need to get my life together. I'm probably going to go play the game right now, ignore the kids, tell the wife that she can't go to church and do her church stuff because I need the Madden lab. You know, I need to shut the entire world off, say, hey, you know what? I ain't worried about instructing. I ain't worried about kids. I ain't worried about nothing but Madden because I'm trying to win this league, because I'm trying to get this money. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, there is actually one person that is worse than me in this league. It's shocking. I couldn't believe it. I was like, who's worse than me? Somebody that still hadn't got that W yet. They are absolutely terrible. In fact, they lost to me. And we got another commish here who is on this list. Justin Lowry. Bruh. Come on in. Come close. Come on. Come get this. Get your life. 0-4. You run the ball, you get 45 yards per game. Message? Run the ball. You need to get some more on the ground. You ain't doing nothing on the ground. You lost a close game to me. Obviously, you're losing in all aspects of the game. You can't close, you can't run, and obviously you ain't playing no defense. What's going on, bro? Get your life. That's what I need you to do. because I already know what you're doing. You out here saving the world. You making big changes, doing missionary efforts, helping the children. Stop all that, bro. Don't even worry about that right now. Madden is the most important right now, so you need to go ahead and knock all that stuff off. Get your life together. Tell everybody, nope. Not doing any missionary efforts. Don't worry about Hurricane Harvey, Irma, Puerto Rico, none of that. Madden, get your life together, bro. We need you here. Not over there, but just here. I'm kidding, of course. I appreciate everything you really do for the world, but yeah, you know what's important, man. Just, take care of family, take care of those missionary efforts. We appreciate you here. And, if you have a message you want to send out through this show or whatever, let us know, and we'll figure it all out. We're thankful for you, but for real, get your life together. Let's move on to these sleepers. The sleepers, I believe, are people that, y'all better look out for. These people, they had some close games. Some really, really close games, and it could have went either way. They just happened to lose. And I think they're going to turn it all around. I told you about Cruz. Cruz was on this list as one of the sleepers initially last year. And what happened? He turns it around, and he ended up being one of the top players in the league. Y'all better listen when I'm telling you. These people got their life together. They went Madden Lab. They sat there and ignored the kids, the wife, hit them all. Told them, go shopping, go do what you need to do. But I'm about to handle my business. I'm about to be better than 18. They probably YouTubed like crazy. Probably in church watching YouTube. Just got the phone just to edit. Yeah, amen. Anyway, the first sleeper is Tomas. I played Tomas a couple of times, and his defense is really good, and he can beast on some people on some because he runs those short routes. And they are nasty. I can't seem to stop those short outs and those short drags of his. It's a bad man. He does bad things. Watch out for Tomas. Once he put them kids to bed, you better believe you're going to lose. I think the kids was running through the living room. Sirens going off, hollering everything. Daddy. That's why y'all probably got the W. Tomas, put them kids to sleep. And then go get your W's, man. The next sleeper is not the San Diego. The Los Angeles Chargers. Y'all still in town? Y'all ain't got ran out yet. I know you fresh into the town, but after you get your life together, I believe that you're going to excel in your division as well. May not be able to take the Raiders down, but I believe you got some talent there to make a wild card. Once again, you had some more close games, some close calls. I think you had one blowout, but the other three were really close games. So people, don't sleep on them Chargers. And the next one, I clowned you a bit about having that 25th ranked defense, but you had the 9th ranked offense. We know you can get things done on stop having them shootouts, run some blitzes, practice a little bit of discipline, and I think you'll be just fine. That's the Panthers, people. Panthers is the other sleeper. And we're close to the end of the show here. I wanted to make sure I showed some love for the offensive player of the quarter. The offensive player of the quarter, for me, in Madden 17, I felt like it was the best running back. Well, they've changed the game up. Running is a lot easier to do in Madden 18. Actually, receiving, because of the slider settings that we have right now, is a little bit more difficult. You just can't have the fastest guy in the league and expect to bomb it because it's like somebody with 88 speed can catch them. We're going to adjust that. We're going to make sure, hey, if you got speed, it's worth picking up that player. And as long as they got decent hands, you might be successful in the league now. May actually change the league upside down. But for right now, what I'm talking about is the best offensive player in the league. And that's somebody who's getting touchdowns based off of short receptions. Somebody who's using 16 receptions for, I think it was 500 some yards. It's 526 yards and 5 touchdowns. I'm talking about Brandon Cooks. Our Saints are really doing well. Or excuse me, not Saints. New England Patriots. We got y'all send him up the river. Send him to New England. So who is our New England user here? That would be Terrence Williams. Wow. You got your life together. You were absolutely trash in 17. Now you got one of the best receivers in football. Congratulations, sir. All right, defense. I need to see all aspects of defense. So don't just come in here and tell me, oh, yeah, I got the best, I got the most sacks in the league, I got 8 sacks in the league. But did you put it all together? Did you put it all together for your squad? This player put it together for their squad. I want y'all to take a look at the Texans. I think Jadeveon Clowney is still on there. Y'all been doing some mad trades. It's been crazy on the trades. It's hard to keep up at times. I'm going to make sure I get this right. Jadeveon Clowney has 2 sacks, a forced fumble, and 2 interceptions. 3 sacks, a forced fumble, and 2 interceptions. And I'm thinking he's still on the Texans. Like I said, y'all been doing some trades. I'm checking this right now. Yes, Clowney is still with the Texans. All right, so that is our defensive player of the quarter and then an offensive player of the quarter. I want to wish you guys the best of luck. Make sure you're following the rules. Make sure you read the rule book. Some of y'all been hitting me up about complaints about people going for it on 4th down when it's 4th and 1 and they're at the 25-yard line. Yes, that is acceptable. Read the rule book. Y'all talk about how y'all agreed to it and you go complaining against people. Go read the rule book before you file a complaint because I'm not going to accept it. And make sure you put the complaints to the right channels because if you don't put it inside the complaint form that's actually inside the rule book, it lets me know you didn't read the rule book. Read the rules. Also, if you find sponsors for our league, let me know. I'll make sure I announce them on the show, make sure they get proper attribution, and make sure the ads get up. We're trying to make some money for the show, and that way we can give you guys prizes. The prizes this week came out aside of the commissioner's pocket, actually this commissioner's pocket. Next week, it'll be another, not next week, next quarter, it will be another commissioner that's going to up, a little bit of change to make sure you guys are happy. So this is Original Sports Perspective from our couch to yours. Thanks for listening to Madden Prime Rebellion on the Couch Rider Report podcast. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful evening.